Annet Nakayanja giving you the news that is sponsored by New West Health Limited. Let's begin with the news. The Office of the Opposition Chief Whip at Parliament has partnered with the human rights activists in the United States of America to champion for the fight of the minority and human rights as well. This is under the Reset America, Reset Uganda, Reset Africa, as we can see in details.
As the way of promoting and developing education, games and sports in our country, Uganda, the Mbara District Council organized the head teachers meeting for both primary and secondary government schools from all sub-counties that make up Mbara District. The meeting was to discuss on how to develop education and sports across the district and to see how schools can improve in education system.
I've written a circular to that effect. All head teachers, government-aided primary schools, specifying the composition of the committees and even their roles attached over it. It is a circular of its own and copied to the resident district commissioner, chairperson, CAO, Secretary of Social Services, and education secretaries of foundation bodies, because they have to actively participate, especially in the selection of the other first 6.
The meeting has been held at Mbara District Council Hall, which has been attended by the chairman LC5 Mbara District, Honorable Didas Tabaro, Tumwesije and Aganensia, the chief administrative officer Mbara District, education officials, and all head teachers from Mbara District. The resident district commissioner Mbara District also attended the meeting, and the meeting was chaired and officiated by the district education officer Mbara District. While officiating the same meeting, the district education officer Mbara District urged all schools.
Actually from the permanent secretary, Ministry of Education and Sports.
The Office of the Opposition Chief Whip at Parliament has made a partnership with the human rights activists from America to champion the fight for minority and human rights.
He was generous. He said the demands of barring people educating their children, sometimes you find a young member of parliament has never worked anywhere. He has no capacity to pay fees for anyone, but they keep chasing this MP to pay the fees. In the process, he will hide. Even in the process, because he does not want to be seen on the when we carry out debates, they are televised. He will choose to sit back and not speak because he is hiding. He is hiding from the voters. And in the process, they will think, they will develop that relationship. But honestly, we have a lot of members of parliament, a number of members of parliament who are very, very credible, who speak for their people, who speak for the ordinary person. Because he's talking about the opposition. Yeah, many opposition MPs, they speak out. Even in NRM, we have a number of them who speak out, like 30 plus maybe 40 from opposition, that can be around 70. But of course, given the statistics, that's why that matter came up. But we qualitatively desire that we meet the expectations tomorrow of our voters. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is under Reset America, Reset Uganda, Reset Africa.
Some voters demand that you support them with their children's school fees, support them with health care services, because government will not do all that it takes to support the society. So members of parliament, you find, are paying medical bills for their voters. Members of parliament are doing all sorts of things on ground. Now, this Reset America, Reset Africa comes at a time when members of parliament are doing what is needed for humanity, which you have been doing for a very long time. My sister here introduced herself as a business guru from United States of America. I also want to let you know that I am a business personnel in Arua. I operate a hotel, and I would put to this meeting that Reset America, Reset Africa should move deeper in establishing relationship in two areas. One, how do we make the two countries benefit the communities of Uganda and America in as far as business is concerned? What can we promote as Ugandans and sell to America? What can we bring from America to Uganda? What is the business aspect that we can look at as Reset America and Reset Africa? Two, what humanitarian activities can we look at that we can get from America and support in Ugandans, and get from Uganda and support our brothers and sisters in America? So to me, I was looking at these two aspects, humanitarian and business. How does Reset America, Reset Africa, bring this out so that we serve humanity diligently on top of the roles that we have been playing before? Thank you very, very much. That's my submission.
Thank you, Honorable.
According to Opposition Chief Whip John Baptist Nambeshe, these will work on humanitarian grounds in order to champion human rights protection and observation.
Today, the happiest, and we have hosted these friends of ours, partners, who are here to champion the racial and economic rights. They have actually taken the lead to protect and defend the rights of minorities and alongside the economic rights. And as we talk, this is not their first visit. They have been here a number of times, and this is just a beginning of many more visits by them. Yes. And it is all anchored on humanitarian aid, because as we talk, there are a number of places they are going to visit within Uganda, eastern Uganda and western Uganda, where most of the humanitarian support out of their compassion spirit has actually been received. So I salute the sacrifice they have made to be here with us, and I only pray that they feel at home away from home. May God abandon.
While according to Honorable Atima Jackson, he said this is the good opportunity for the government of Uganda and Ugandans to tap into advantage of United States of America.
Thank you very much. I'm Atima Jackson Lee. Very privileged to receive and host together with my colleague members of parliament our gallant visitors from United States of America under the organization Reset America, Reset Uganda, Reset Africa. So we are very delighted to have you here, Dr. Lalita, with your team. What you have started on humanitarian promotion and economic growth is in line with our agenda for this country, that is the NRM principles of patriotism, Pan-Africanism and socio-economic transformation. Your promotion of economic growth is in line with the socio-economic transformation, which we appreciate so much. You are coming to Uganda, particularly to the Parliament of Uganda, is a blessing to this country, and we will roll this forward to expand it to a bigger forum where both America and Uganda can build that relationship to achieve our people's socio-economic transformation. We are very grateful. Thank you very much. Feel at Uganda.
This, according to Jen Barnes from United States of America, is the gesture that Uganda and Opposition Chief Whip, they work together in order to make sure that things are done in right order. He said that they will do the best to see that this group can raise Uganda.
Consternation in our country and dealing with our constituency, that's an elephant that's in this room that we got to be very clear about. In America, there are certain things that have recently come up that have made it very difficult for us to fight, but we are fighting for Uganda in America. But we live in a progressive world. And we live in a world that believes in liberty and freedom for all people. That's the world we live in. And so when you make rules that restrict that, it gives us concerns, and we got to be clear about that. And I think we know what I'm saying. But I will say this: our commitment in our household, in our people, has been to building a powerful relationship for business with Africa in general and Uganda in particular. And we've been working with, we've even reached out to people around about containers and how to bring things. We've had conversations with manufacturers about creating manufacturing opportunities in the country and what have you. So we've been digging deep on that for the past several years, and I think that's a huge part of it. And we're really working on that and working on partnerships. I think the last time that you all came to America, we met with some teams there. I remember, and I'm sure you and I were in a spot. So I think we're digging deep on that, so you're onto something. I also think there's an opportunity for us to do some exchanges just around business to like, what are like micro businesses that we can share. I think it's going to be very important for us to, I'm seeing in Africa that there's a lot of end product use. So to get Africa out of the end product use and manufacturing of things, so that we're building so that a couple of hundred more people in the community are actually working to make that toy instead of just bringing it from China and selling that toy. But I want us to be, and so I think those are the small things that we've been talking about. And I think those are the types of things that we'll be bringing up in the conference, in this next conference, and even with some of the guests that we're working on bringing. Or people that can help us get to that end, funders. But I got to say it again. There are elephants in the room, and the human rights issues that are rising up concerning Uganda, and even some recent decisions that you all have made are causing us issues to fight with you. We want you to help us help you, okay? And to do that, we have to really be thinking like in a really big picture way as to how important is life in all lives. And so there may be an issue that we might concern, and I don't think I want to go deeply into that in this conversation, but I think it's a conversation that we should go deeply into at some point. Okay, because I think we got a chance to be transformative.
For GNTV at 12, Tohe Ronald at Parliament.
Thank you for that report. In the other news, the Secretary for Social Services at Imbara District, Honorable Kansime Abraham, also doubles to be the District Councillor for Bugari Sub-County in Kashad South. Imbara District has urged all head teachers of government schools to work together if they need a maximum results. He said all this in a meeting of all head teachers of the government-aided schools in the district at the district main council hall. Let's have the news in details.
Actually, from the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education and Sports, about the participation of secondary schools in sports or cultural activities. It is a very big concern by the State Minister for Sports.
As the way of promoting and developing education, games and sports in our country, Uganda, the Imbara District Council organized the head teachers meeting for both primary and secondary government schools from all sub-counties that make up Imbara District. The meeting was to discuss on how to develop education and sports across the district and to see how schools can improve in education system.
I have written a circular to that effect. All head teachers, government-aided primary schools, specifying the composition of the committees and even their roles attached overleaf. It is a circular of its own and copied to the resident district commissioner, chairperson, CAO, Secretary of Social Services, and education secretaries of foundation bodies, because they have to actively participate, especially in the selection of the other first 6.
The meeting has been held at Mbara District Council Hall, which has been attended by the chairman LC5 Mbara District, Honorable Didas Tabalo, Tumwesije and Aganensia, the Chief Administrative Officer, Mbara District, education officials, and all head teachers from Mbara District. The resident district commissioner, Mbara District, also attended the meeting, and the meeting was chaired and officiated by the district education officer, Mbara District. While officiating the same meeting, the district education officer, Mbara District, urged all schools to always participate in sports to see that they can flourish the talents of the students.
At most secondary school educators work here, that you don't allow learners to participate in sports. Not only secondary schools, but even primary. Their participation in co-curricular activities is minimal. So a circular has been generated from the PS requesting us, actually requesting the Chief Administrative Officer to explain the status of participation of every school, especially secondary. And procedurally, the cow is asking me to explain on your behalf. High School.
According to the Secretary for Social Services at the Mbara District, Honorable Kansime Abraham has urged all head teachers to always cooperate if they want to get maximum results.
It is my humble request again that we work harmoniously with them, because most of the challenges in your schools, it is because of the gap. So abantu abo katwerigane je nabo. Ekindi, as Mr. Gabriel was requesting, always contact us. We are available where need be, because tumweno omashomera menji. We need to sensitize parents, most especially in AGM. When RDC, these people have budgets. They can't do to the expectation when their budgets are not fulfilled. So it is my humble request that you use us. Let us come there, we sensitize parents, and maybe
he further asked all schools to participate in the ball games competition which are forthcoming to see that Mbara District can also perform better.
The timetable for ball games is already out, you know it. But our zonal competition will commence on 16th. Now let us participate. This time we need a trophy. Tukohona ekintu kushaba tukwatanise hamwe na RDC area nicho cyabazeyi. We need to sensitize parents bamanye rules zabo.
The resident district commissioner Mbara District Imekatera Tulyabajenyi further asked all parents to always pay the small fee that is always requested by the school to see that they can cooperate with schools in the government program or in the government campaign known as School Feeding Program.
Omurishiko urutwa baturumu nagambira ba head teachers. Number 1, their role ni monitoring and supervising aba master n'amashomero gabo agoba kureberera. Ikindi nabamanyisa ngo nubo bashemeye kubana ba supervising projects za government ziri kubane kora hishomereri. Ikindi nabagambira ngo bashemeye kutandakaho okwegesa abazire bakwatanise nitwe oku amashomero gakubasa kutandaka okurisa abana babo baba ari ishomero, especially bana batunga breakfast itweta school feeding program ya tongozibwe Minister wa Education Honorable Kataha Janet Museveni. Each program umuzire na leta kasente kache yaba mutwaro ninge mutware ebiri konko mwana we patam konko mwana abana atunga amate breakfast kajwangire n'ubuhunga hato shanga umwana ubwoko bwo gukora kurungi kandi no mu class atagujije.
Honorable Kasime Abraham, representing the people of Valley Sub-County, urged parents to always cooperate with schools if they want their schools to develop. He further asked the students to always do what took them to schools if they want better results.
Mbwenu nyenda kutera abazaire banywana banje omuranga ngu education okubaje nebaheza kutamu nabamana gabo. Ekyo kubanza namazima government netweraho etwereze cyo bakweta capitation grant. Konka capitation grant ejo terukwemarira abo kuba government nehereza shirinjo mutwaro umwe buri mwana. Nabwo cyo amashomero gitu kubaho n'abazaire bayikora mu murimo. Mbwenu nyenda kubahiga abazaire banywana banje. Bimwa hamyoga yitu no kushashura ekitrukweta ebishare byishomero. Mbwenu hati tugizire challenge mu district ahabo kuba abazaire wiro bwinji tuzo mu nkiko twikirizana tugira ngo twaza kutahweki abo kwenda supportinga amashomero gitu. Mo tukitiye bunaku abantu babura kushashura hata abazaire kandi abo kwa tugira ngo no kutuma bakituma mbwenu kandi abazaire bahurana bagariko bebembezi bagenzi bitu bagira ngo bundi ticyo batensize kandi cyo bikirizine ntabwo eco abazaire katwekore mu murumo abo kwa mashomero gona gatungukire abazaire ini tafarere bateire eco turakuceta fees tugira ngo eco ni development fund ntabwo eco katugumize mu kutwatanise abo kwa mashomeraga gine budget kandi budget no wakora budget bonyine budget y'obugenyi ukagire cyo wiyeho umazima garanga budget ejo te kubaje to kubasa kugira ngo wagifirifiringa mbwene buri shomero rine budget kuruza gukora motivating abashomesa buraro bwabo nabejaho kushitama mbwene byo nemyoga y'umuzaire umuzaire ashemereye ku reto onkora ngo umwana yaramukuza genege shunungi yamureto mu shomero icya kabiri yamukuratira yazo mu nkiko icya kashatu yashashura n'ibishari bishomero. Dena abana nyenda kwereza nabo ubutumwa ahabeji tugizira beji mu mashomero g'itomo bimwe twatizemo n'abana kugira engeshombi bwero abana nimbasha bakora aza ishomero gire kushoma ugenda ukore icyakutwara ahabo kuba ubutunji bwanyetse buri umukaramu yawejo ngira kugambira abantu ngo twingane hakaba ifumu y'abanyankore ngo twingane tahamaro kuko kikahinduka hati twingane ne karamu bwera abana mugirenge shonungi icya kabiri mukuratere iby'abashomesa barukubagambira nubo muri kwija kwangura nyetse ubwo nubo butuma bunakubasa kwereza abeji n'abazaire banywana banje.
Clinton Nahawe, Gntv in Imbarara.
Well, thank you for that report. In the other news, the government of Uganda has been urged to provide all the required necessities for the inmates in the Ugandan prisons to improve on their healthy standards. This wake-up call was made by the concerned citizen in Rwanda district, Mrs. Anne Asimwe, who had visited inmates in the Rwanda district government hospitals, as we can have a look.
Anne Asimwe, a successful businesswoman who has made a seamless transition into politics, has demonstrated her unwavering commitment to social responsibility by making a substantial donation to the Rwanda district government prison. The generous contribution aims to bring about positive change within the prison and support various rehabilitation programs for inmates. Anne Asimwe, known for her business acumen and dedication to community development, presented the donation during a heartfelt ceremony held at the Rwanda District Government Prison. Asimwe emphasizes the significance of addressing the challenges faced by inmates and contributing to their rehabilitation. She has further urged the government of Uganda to always provide all the necessities and essentials for prisons to enhance the health of inmates.
Nanyije kutayira abasibe bitu turakira kubijwa turakira kubafaho so najiro kwe nabatekerezaho najya kambaretera hakamere bahindure adate nomanya abasibe batwaga bari yo bhunga so nagent kambagure hakakeri babatekeraho hakiri once in a while barashemererwa bagaruke mamane sabuni baramanya baroza burizo babinokoza kandi kunahikaho hose yanje ngo babine mu mucara wenda arihe kuzara konka nanyama hanze so cyankwataho nuko nkajya kasige namugurira imifariso in fact namushanga hino umuntu wari kurajanira arenda ngo amuyamba mugurire imifariso kuko umuntu ari kumugaruka mu ngeri etari yabuntu so nasharaho najya nti kamugurire imifariso abacara abo bafunaho kunyama na branch zo kweshuka kuko mu muharemende we government cyiyogerizeho no kuyamba ibihome kurebeka ngo baba ibikwato tiba byine atwashango yina basibe babakazi konka otine no kujango yinaho kuya pads ose ni wari kora mushawe yo kugurira mucara pads seriously tichirungi abashija be baranyidisirizana bepakire mukarumu kamwe so government yobombekire nk'ekihome kihango ndatekateka ngo bobire mu bari fine ikintu cyo kumigana tichirungi baranyama kubi munonga
za asimwe kajese GNTV Atov.
Report there Asima Kajese. Continuing with the other news, the resident district commissioner calling the RDC Mbaru district Imekatera Tuyabajeni has cautioned all Ugandans, majorly especially those in Mbaru district, on using wrongly the parish development model fund given to them, that they will be arrested in case they are spotted. The government launched this initiative to boost the lives of Ugandans and increase on their standards of living, as we can have a look.
Parish development model murumbarara abantu abakusinga munonga abantu 12 nabo bona batungi household zona zatungire sente kandi ari sente right now is the account buri parish ine miliyoni 5 student zakugaba konka hati guidelines tuhindwiremo his excellency the president arokwathabwire abo kugira ngo ekitongore ekya yubos ekyabekyemerwa ntubarra omuhendo gw'abantu aboro kyakora murumo gwacho so hati buri muntu weno rukushaba acyaro esente hati ntubanza kuza kumwikiriza izina rye korabyemo application ye ntweto rukiko rwa LC1 rw'abantu bona kandi chairman LC1 nabaro hati izina rye turushoma batigira ngo ngugwe ashemerire n'umworo azitunge sente ata application yeto bona kugira byamo konka parish development model iriyo negendo misho kurungi kwiyaho twine mu challenge yemwe hariho bushumo butandikire umuryaba bahansi abaronzi committee abachi persons ba SACCOs okushaba sente abantu bakuze batugisa ngo amazina gabo bagarabyamo so ambabo abamwe ndiyo rimba investigating utukuza kutunga twatunga ho bujurizi noza kuba no kurikiza muza kuba no mureba television na radio abo twakwata tukateka mu kikumu waza kuzitunga nobo ine ekintu ekyo rukuza kuzikozesa ekiri kugenda mu enterprise no buri umuhinji yabo orutoke omwani ningo rukuza kutunga ente ningo rukuza kutunga empuno ninge nkoko zine mitendero yazo kandi ushimire ku buryo umuntu obere na korenda uri umworo so hati sente z'amamara kutunga haturi mu exercise zo kugabe sente hati ntuza kutandikana exercise yo kurata batwire sente kureba kutwe watwire sente zo rutoke uri no rukora kwe watwire sente zo mwani uri no zikora kwe watwire sente zo kuza kurundende uri no uzine hati ibyo byo tuyo ntuza gukora nabwo icyo nyenda kwaboni umuntu we no kumanya ngo atungire sente yagenda yazagabana na mugenzi we yazahabara yagenda yagure sumu hati kuturije tukashanga ngo nothing you have done tarwe kintu cyona ekikwiza kutuzibera ukukota tukakuteka mu cyome turiyo tugira ngo sente uzigarure tinkwe nango abantu beshereka hamyaka 2 yibagambe emyaka 2 niyo kugira ngo utandike kushashura konka hagati ya hati n'emyaka 2 itwe nka chief government monitors and RDC nyino bushoborozi okuza kurambura ibyo uriyo no gukora nashanga ngo pure tarwe kintu cyone cyo watandikire kandi ukabura kumpara reason yona ngo uriyo noza kuchikora then that means oyibire sente zito ziteyine shonga kweho tshinemu obushuma bwente obushuma bw'amatungo all sub counties konka hati turiyo tukora nka district security committee turiyo tuzafutekaho okuronda abantu abo tukweta village vigilantes buri cyaro tukarondamwe abantu yamunana nkani ikuma barabene bakipinga security yabo then itwe nka government twabayandisa nka one policeman with arm barabene akora nabo patrol nyekero bakatandika bakukuma ibintu byabo rero si wano kuko kurire government iriyo neka handling kandi no horangu barino batisa ngo baza kubongera indizo myezo mukaga bene bakora mpaka ibararondera karuru ibi nibikorwa mu government iri kuza kusharama konke kintu na ngumbaga mbere ngu chairperson rero si wa omurumogwe ni na keeping a security kandi umwinji gure administration baba tashazire mishango konkitu tukabaha ubushobozi kugumizamo nabagaruka nasabantu naba keeping a security nabaragira ibintu bikorwa za burungi bwanza nico bashita kwenda iteka ryo na kwiteka ryo tururu umurumo gwa RC yiteka rukwizira ngo yahenda iteka no kugira ngo yashara umushango yakora judgment so itu tugira ngo RCs igumizemo nabakora imirimo yikwetwa administration imishango ya bene izubwire usakwantu johereza mukora abo kuba akaruru kona obana ko mugongo obana ka papara byona ntaba mu sente ziteko kuzama cyo kubanza cya byono beno manyangwa bakwiza kuzeza futeza akaruru ko mugongo nibenda kushashura icyakabera witweta civic education ntabanza haza ho kubashomesa aho kubura ubururu abaru abo kubo bururu n'ubuterwa electoral commission waza kujimusya kureta bakoze ba country wide okuza ahama office okusindika ba polling assistants izo zona ne sente so esente zazitakabire wakarutuka katero
ever.
Thank you for that report. In the other news, the Soroti City Catholic Diocese has urged. Thank you for that report. In the other news, the Soroti City Catholic Diocese has organized a first ever Young Married Couple Conference 2023, and during this couple conference, a lot is expected to be tackled. According to Father Gonzaga Ongare, has called upon other couples for this conference to see that they can learn more about marriage issues as we can have and in details.
Ever conference for the married youth. It's going to be the first ever conference for the married youth. All along we have been bringing youth for their conference, but we are bringing all of them. This time we are singling out those who are married. Now, whether you are wedded or not wedded, but provided you are staying with somebody's daughter in the house or somebody's son, we consider it to be married. Whether you have paid the dowry or not, those are cultural issues, but why are you staying in this house? So we are bringing all of them together. We want to share with them their concerns about their marriage. How are they finding a marriage life? Because others are still going there. Others, those who are there, what's the joy of being married? And those who are going there, what they to know as they go there? It's like forewarned, forearmed, forearmed, forewarned. So we want to bring these people together so that they share the joys of their marriage, also the challenges. Then from there, we are going to bring counselors, marriage counselors, who will now speak to them about marriage issues, how they ought to handle themselves in their marriage. And then those who are coming, they should expect something new, at least. You have been with your wife for 5 years, 10 years, 7 years, but probably you are doing things one way. But probably when you meet the marriage counselors, then you are able to do there's also the other way of doing things. And really, I want to encourage the young people, the young couple, to come. This is yours. This is your conference. The end of December, which brings all the youth. There's no time we will talk about marital issues because people are mixed up. There are young ones and there are those who are yet discovering the one. But now, since you are there, we want to talk about your issues so that even calling a spade, we call a spade when we know that it is a X and a Y who are here as husband and wife. That's what we want them to come, so that certain things which we fear to share during the December conference of the youth, here they are able to at least to share openly because we will be sharing as married people. And also we are going to bring counselors who will try to help you to bring out certain issues, problems which are embedded in you. A counselor is like a midwife. A midwife only helps the mother to give birth, but she doesn't give birth herself. So the counselor is going to help you to bring out certain things that you need to do in your marriage to make it blossom. The whole essence is that we want these young people to enjoy their marriage to the end, to the ripe old age, that they know how to go about certain issues that come up in marriage that need to be, set amicably. Instead of running to the LOC, instead of running, I don't know, to court. But how can we settle these things as a family? It's just about that one marriage. Then you see, there are people who are married for 60 years. Some are celebrating 50 years in matrimony. It's like, how did they manage to stay for these 60 years or 50 years? So these are some of the things we want to share with the younger people, so that they get to know so slowly how to manage their life in a marriage life. Others they just come to test and run away. Don't test and run away. Test and stay. Marriage, say it's like being in the Big Brother house. There should be no one voted out for eviction. Be in a Big Brother house, do your things, but stay together. That's the whole essence of the conference that's coming. And I really want to encourage the young people.
Where it's taking place and the date.
So the conference is taking place at our youth center, Shalom Youth Center here at Akisi. This is now the home for young people. And the conference is taking place from 27th of July up to the 29th. Because we are just piloting it, we want to first take a few days. Then, upon the evaluation of those who have attended the conference, they also tell us, the few days maybe were more or they were few. So that if they want to add more, they take from them, those who have tested it. But we are going to have it here, at least.
The date?
27th to 29th, at least for a start. Then we think, if it becomes something nicer and sweeter, we want to wait for them now to the dinners. After the evaluation, the recommendation, then there will be those who fail to come here to the center.
Za Asimweka Jesse, GNTV at 12.
We thank you for watching Gntv at all, that was sponsored by New Ways Health Limited. Thank you for watching Gntv that was sponsored by New Ways Health Limited. I still continue to invite you for the Lunch Award King of Kings here at Kankuzi, and we want you to come for the healing, for the miracles, for everything. Come, God will give you the healing power. I'm Annette NAKAYANJA. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time for the news. Bye-bye.
This is GNTV, releasing life.
New Ways Health Limited abali kushangwa mbara enyuma ya Pelican Hotel ahachombeko cha Zakaria ground floor room number ya kashatu ebaretire mubazi eyo mulembe kandi ebakolire shande nyamulungi eya New Ways Health drink echokunywa cyo mutano tichiri marwa tichiri mu food color kandi chiri 100% natural chikozirwe cardamom seeds, cloves, raisins, hibiscus, inanasi hamwe na rosemary. New Ways erimu ebirisa ebirukombe mubiri nka zinc, fiber, potassium, calcium, magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B12, iron na antioxidants kandi chamizibwe aba UNBS okumanya biri kukiraho batera hasi muzabo ezi 0 ishatu 0 abirnina ningashi 0701010124.
This is GNTV, releasing life.
And it's moving in this place. Let faith arise. It's pressing together. We're in the presence of the angels with God's glory on their wings, like the voice of many waters. I can hear the angels singing, holy, 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 pressing in together. This is a realm of your glory. This is a realm of your glory. This is a realm of your grace. And I can feel your mighty power. And it's moving in this place. We're in the presence of the angels with God's glory on their wings, like the voice of many waters. I can hear
This is Gntv, releasing life.